When things go wrong in the WRC, well, they can go really wrong. There have been no shortage of spectacular offs over the years, and at first glance, they tend to defy belief. While it might seem miraculous that crews emerge generally unscathed, the reality is this is less to do with divine intervention and more a case of stringent safety standards and cutting-edge engineering. A WRC car's roll cage is built to withstand tremendous impacts and protect the driver and co-driver from the insane forces a crash subjects crews to. So, buckle up as we look back at just some of the most spectacular crashes in World Rally history.
Okay.
Crashes are relatively common, but what happened to Tanak at 2015's Rally Mexico was certainly not. Thankfully, he and co-driver Rigo Mulder emerged from this hair-raising dunking unscathed. And, even more incredibly, M-Sport's magicians miraculously got him back out the very next day, meaning Tanak even finished the rally. Matti Latvala looked in control at 2016's Rally Argentina and seemed to be heading for back-to-back victories. But hitting a compression at full wallop caused his Volkswagen's top mount to break. That burst the damper through the bonnet. With the steering gone, he hit a bank and was sent tumbling off the road and out of the rally. Australia 1991 and Carlo had already rolled his Toyota the stage before, somehow managing to land back on four wheels as if nothing had happened. But this time, he clipped a bank on the inside and was catapulted into a series of sickening rolls. Sainz suffered nothing worse than a sore neck, but his confidence took a bit of a shaking.
Get back!
In 2021, Adrien Fourmeau had been enjoying a successful debut season, but Rally Belgium would show the young Frenchman how quickly the tables can turn at the highest level. Caught out by some slippy mud, he clipped the bank and went end over end before slamming against a pylon. The crew were okay, their M-Sport Fiesta was most certainly not. Matti Latvala again, and he was leading as stage 4 of 2009's Rally Portugal got underway. But a tight left-hander before a crest caught the fin out. He clipped the rock wall and was sent rolling over the Armco. And he just kept on rolling. A terrifying moment, but his M-Sport car's roll cage did its job. The crew emerged unharmed.
It's been the biggest accident I have ever had.
By stage 8 of 2019's Rally Chile, Thierry Neuville had worked his way up to third place and his sights were now on reeling in Sébastien Ogier. But landing just inches wide after a crest meant it was game over in spectacular fashion. Neuville and co-driver Nicolas Gilsoul walked away, but his Hyundai was a goner. Local boy Mikko Hirvonen was a strong favourite to take 2010's Rally Finland crown. He knew the roads of the Uria stage like the back of his hand, which made what happened next all the more mind-boggling. An enormous accident, the biggest of the Finn's career. Stage 4 of Rally GB 2001 and Colin McRae and Richard Burns were duking it out for the World Championship. McRae knew he needed to push, but in an instant his hopes vanished in a flash of twisted metal. Thankfully, McRae and co-driver Nicky Grist suffered only minor injuries, but any dreams of a second World Championship were gone. Tommy Mäkinen was in a right old ding-dong with fellow Finn Marcus Gronholm at 2002's Rally Argentina. Sensing a chance to leapfrog his compatriot on stage 21, Mäkinen duly attacked. He was on a flyer and up on the splits, but on the very last corner of the stage, it all went horribly wrong. Both Mäkinen and co-driver Kai Lindström clearly shaken, but fortunately suffered no major injuries. And we all remember this one, Oit Tanak in his new Hyundai at 2020 season opener in Monte Carlo. He was giving it a good old push though, but a couple of compressions quickly turned his dream debut into a nightmare. Despite this terrifying off, Tanak was straight back on the horse and even podiumed at the very next event.